We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first Constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Yeah, all right. Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you? No. Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janus's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there, and I just figured since you guys seem to be, working together, you might know about it. Can't say that I
Someone from Janus's security detail buried something in the frog habitat behind Cassidy's house. What could that possibly be?
covered Jimmy Hoffa's remains back there someday. Okay, all right, well, I'll just leave you to it.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sure I saw something, but nah, I'm probably just tired.
across all the houses in Wilson Street.
Well, some of those decorations could be considered a little odd. I mean, tobacco.
That is Nolan Cassidy. Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Oh, jeez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful hands back there? And Mr. Wilson, standing behind me, really, even though they clearly know what's happening.
Hey, there's Mr. Green Thumb. Really? My husband would let me have that much heart in such a house.
It's just, you see what I mean?
I've never appreciated it the same way I do.
Gardeners.
Besides, I don't have any microfilm display on.
Don't push me.
I'm not sure I can find any. No. Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia.
My brother? She just got her 5th scholarship. I don't want to worry about money.
Oh, yeah. So, the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement. Big mistake.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did he talk for?
Oh, can't really be sure. Zoned out eventually. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone inside the house, though. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories and some long-ass stories. He dragged me down to the basement and showed me all of his memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting.
The old man
Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson.
Said I was reaching for the moon, but oh,
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant.
I'm not exactly sure what.
I wonder how much he remembers,
But yes,
how little he cares.
large proportion. I believe it's potato dip. They seem to really like them.
Of course they do. They are Russian. They feel potato skins gently caress one of the most potatoes in the world. I just had a large batch of earthworms distributed in the potato patch. That must be what's attracted these little pests.
That would certainly explain it, sir. But, sorry. I didn't actually bring the tools to fix this problem.
That's of no con.
and his chocolate bar. More than his birthday, kept those laughing busy. That's how people are there. Life just needs what you
Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Lovely day. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Hey, you grab the pack of smoke that was thrown over vote for Blake in the upcoming elections.
Uh-huh. Come in. Heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
Awesome.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Change the world. Vote Blake.
Did you review all the mail going up from Janus's house yet?
No. I got sidetracked by all the activity surrounding that politician who came to visit.
Well, I've got another letter that needs to be looked at before we allow it through. Cassidy made it clear that we'll have no leaks coming from here. I'll put it in the pile when I have time.
Got it.
So Cassidy withholds Janus's outgoing mail. He might have written something considered confidential in the past. Might be worth a shot.
Ah, Mr. Cassidy. Catch any bad guys yet? What? Who are you? Dale Anderson, the mailman? The mailman? Do you have any mail for me? No. Nothing apart from what I've placed in your mailbox already, Mr. Cassidy. Oh, I Now, this is small talk. I understand. I don't do small talk, Mr. Mailman. Have a nice day. Oh, yes, all right. You too, Mr. Cassidy.
Come on, chest out.
Chin up.
You got a problem, sir? You move around like you're invisible, but you're not.
A neighborhood barbecue party. Suburban. My belly is rumbling.
Inside. Looks like everyone's invited.
Would be a good time to coax some information out of unsuspecting locals.
All right,
But
next up
find that once the food is served and the beer flows freely, people are more chatty.
What do you mean,
I think
nothing?
we'll return once the burgers are served.
To work with that? Sorry isn't going to get me those votes. Mother of God, what is it with these people and their lack of background information? Are they all in witness protection or something?
This is Nolan Cassidy. I want to speak to the man in charge. That's you? Sir. You people completed your work on my house last week, but there's still all your materials cluttering up my side. I talked to your man. Claim needs to be done with my neighbor's house.
And that is Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
Hey, not here.
Help! Somebody help me!
Matt, you're reading. Over. Someone's causing trouble.
I asked him this point, but he just heard me.
Can someone help me?
Sir,
You should go back the way you came. You might get into trouble. Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet.
hey, what's the situation here? You look freaked out. Someone's making trouble. Possibly high on drugs. Any ideas? I don't have that information.
I need help! Someone, please, help me! You're kidding me! What is this?
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out. Was that Command? Okay, continuing search.
Man, yeah, I'm here now.